Hello everyone, my mom on a budget here and welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Today we are going to stock our cash envelopes for the first half of March as well as our revolving and savings binder. So let me just go ahead and get our cash, and as always guys, I like to count this and just to make sure that we have the correct amount. So we have here 1,500, 2,500, 3,500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 4,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 950, 5,000. So this is correct. Let me just go ahead and arrange this in our cash tray. So we have quite a few things going on for this month. We have 2 birthdays for this month. My mom's birthday and my birthday. So my mom and I share the same birth month. My birthday is 2 days after my mom. So also my dad and my brother the same birth month, and as well as my son and my father-in-law. So in my family guys, it's easy to remember birthdays because most of us share the same birth month. So I always start by emptying our cash envelopes and putting our leftover either to saving challenges or petty cash fund. So let's see if we have leftover. So for food is empty. So first time that our food envelope is empty. And then we have Wilkins is also empty. For food delivery, we still have 500 pesos, and I will just put this to the side, and later I'll show you guys what I'm going to do with this. And then we have miscellaneous. Okay, so we have something in miscellaneous, and we have 100, 200, 20, 40. I think we have 10 coins. And 10 pesos. So we have 250 pesos left over in miscellaneous, and later I will also show you guys where I'm going to put this. So I'll just put it here for now. And then now that we have emptied out our envelope, it's time to stuff our envelopes for this budget period. So we'll start with food, and like what I mentioned in our previous video, I will increase our food budget starting this month. So now food is getting 1,600 pesos instead of the 1,300 that we budgeted before. So let me just get 2,500 and 6 100 peso bill. 4, 5, 6. So I'm not sure if my denominations are correct. So for food now we have 1,600. So let me just count this guys. 500, 1,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. So I know that I only added 300 pesos, but for me this 300 pesos will already go a long way, and I just need to be creative in preparing our menu or dishes. And it also helps guys to have a meal plan. So it helps to meal plan ahead and just buy what you will need for the week. So in addition also guys, I like to divide our food budget on a weekly basis, and that is to avoid overspending on the first week and then nothing for the second week. Also, our food budget is mainly for our supply of meat, fish, vegetables, and eggs, and any other food items that we need for the month or for the week are already included in our monthly grocery at the beginning of each month, such as frozen goods, canned goods, condiments, and others. We also include in our grocery household and personal items. And also guys, I don't have a grocery envelope, and that is because we use credit card for our groceries and pay it in full once it becomes due through online transfer. So for this week, food is getting 900 pesos. So that is 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. So let me just put this here. And the rest, which is 700 pesos for the following week, is going into our holding binder. So that's it done. And then next up is Wilkins, which is getting 500 pesos. So Wilkins is our drinking water. So Wilkins is done. Moving on, we have food delivery, which is getting 500 pesos as well. And this is for we are craving for Jollibee, McDonald's, or Burger King. And this 500 pesos is already for 2 weeks. So if we spent this on the first week, then we'll have to wait again for the next budget period just to have something on our food delivery envelope. Okay, so next up is miscellaneous, and miscellaneous is getting 400 pesos. So let's get 100 peso bill. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we have 400 pesos for miscellaneous. And miscellaneous is if we run out of laundry soap or dishwashing soap, or if our food budget for the week is not enough, then we will dip into our miscellaneous envelope, or for any expenses that are not included in the first 3 categories. So 400 pesos is going into our miscellaneous envelope. So that's it for our cash envelopes or variable expenses. So next up is our revolving fund. And the first one that we have for revolving fund is gas, or LPG, or home gas. And this is getting the usual 100 pesos. So gas now has, okay, so let's add this 100. So we now have 100, 200, 320. So we have 320 pesos for our gas envelope. So gas is done. Next up is vitamins, and vitamins is also getting 100 pesos for now. So vitamins now has, so I took out money here to buy my son his vitamin C. So we have 600 pesos now for vitamins. Okay, so we are done with vitamins. Next up is family trip, and family trip is getting 100 pesos instead of the 200 pesos that I usually put in our family trip. So I realized that since I also put something for our family trip from my husband's commission or other income, so I'll just decrease the amount that I put in this envelope. So family trip now has, so let's count this, guys, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000. So yeah, so we have 1,000 pesos for family trip. And let me just exchange this, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yeah, so I will need a smaller denomination later. So family trip still has 1,000 pesos. So we are skipping week 5 because this is still fully funded at 1,000 pesos. Then for PCF is getting the leftover from miscellaneous. So yeah, so we have 100, 200, 20, 40, 50. So we have 250 pesos for PCF. And PCF is for any items that I buy online, especially those cleaning items. So for PCF, we now have 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 50. So we have 1,350 for PCF. And let me just get this 100. 1, 2, 4, 5. And change this for 500. Okay, so PCF still has 500, 1,000, 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 50. Okay, so PCF is done. And we are done with our revolving fund binder. So moving on, we have our savings binder. And for savings binder, personal savings is getting the usual 300 pesos. So let's get 3 100 peso bill. 1, 2, and 3. And this is just we will just put this in the envelope, and we will count this at the end of the first quarter when we do our savings update. Personal savings is done. Next up is emergency fund, and emergency fund is also getting 300 pesos. So let's get 300. 1, 2, 3. And like the personal savings, emergency fund will not count emergency fund, and we will do that also at the end of the first quarter when we do our savings fund update. So we'll just add this here and put this back. Okay, so we are done with emergency fund. Next up is debt fund, and that fund is also getting 300 pesos. And we'll just add this here, the rest of our debt fund money. Okay, so we are done with debt fund. And last but not the least for this envelope is calamity fund, and calamity fund is getting 100 pesos. So let's add this here, our last 100 pesos. And we will all count this at the end of the first quarter. So we are done with our savings binder. So let me just put this to the side and get our holding binder. For our holding binder, we have savings challenges, and this is getting 500 pesos. So for my saving challenges, I only allocate 500 pesos every paycheck, and the rest are from either our side hustle income. So I only budget for 500 pesos every paycheck. So saving challenges is done. Next up is sinking fund, and sinking fund is getting 50, 100, 50, 200. So sinking fund is getting 200, and I think I mentioned in my previous video that I will not allocate something to sinking funds from my husband's regular paycheck or fixed income. But I realized that anything that I can, put in sinking fund will help a lot in building our funds. So even if this is only 200 pesos, then we'll still add this and allocate this. And I like to do the breakdown at the end of the month. So we'll just put this here and let this build up, and at the end of the month we will allocate this and do the breakdown. So sinking fund is done. Next up is leftover, and this 500 pesos leftover from our food delivery is going into here. But since it's already the end of the month, we will just add this here and we'll put this into our savings challenge. So our total leftover for the month of February from food and food delivery is 500, 600, 700, 20, 40. So we have 740 pesos left over for the whole month of February just from food and food delivery envelope. And I really like leftover money, guys, because for me it's already like an instant saving. So you did not budget for that. It's for any money that you budgeted for expenses but you did not spend it, is already an instant savings that will help you in building up your savings. So yeah, so we'll just add this, and total amount that we have for our saving challenges for the month of March that we will allocate is 500, 1,500, 2,000, 100, 240. So we have 2,240 that we will allocate for our savings challenges for this month, plus any side income that we will have. So yeah, so that's a great amount already, guys. So that is what we have for today, guys. Thank you so much, guys, for watching and spending your time with me. And if you reached this part of the video, guys, comment down below what's your favorite category or envelope to stuff and why. So yeah, mine is, my favorite right now is emergency fund, because for me that will be our like security blanket. So yeah, so that is my favorite envelope for now. And also my other favorite envelope is my son's envelope. Love to see his savings build up for his future. So yeah, so that's it, guys. Thank you so much once again, guys, for watching and spending your time with me. I really appreciate each and every one of you guys. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do consider subscribing to the channel and join me in my journey towards financial freedom. So thank you so much once again, guys. Keep safe, everyone. God bless everyone, and I'll see you next time. Bye.